Hello everyone! Welcome to a new episode of Bo's Slow English. In today's episode, we are going to make dessert together. It is a healthy recipe, so I can't wait to try it with you. I've never tasted this recipe before, but we will find out today if it's good. Please like this video, click subscribe, share with your friends, and if you want to sound like a native English speaker, check out the ebooks and the video courses below. The link is in the description. I asked ChatGPT to help create a recipe that is healthy and uses avocados and is low sugar. And the recipe that it came up with seems pretty simple. I also asked for it to not require any appliances, such as a stove or a pan, because I hate cleaning up. So here are the ingredients: avocados, cacao powder. Cacao is like cocoa, but I believe it is less processed. In fact, I asked ChatGPT, what is the difference? It says cacao powder is minimally processed in less heat, and cocoa powder is roasted at high heat. The recipe also calls for coconut milk, so I bought this. It's a coffee creamer actually, but it's using coconut milk and cream, and it also has additional benefits such as different types of mushrooms to help with brain health, maple syrup, vanilla extract, and salt. So first step is I'm rinsing the avocado. I'm going to cut the avocados in half and twist and take out the seed. I don't like to use the knife to take out the seed because when I was younger, I cut my hand and it scares me. I will do the same for the rest of the avocados. They are perfectly ripe, so I twist it to open. I'm going to slice and actually cube, this is cube, like a square, cube up the avocado so that it is easy to mash in the bowl. I am not a chef, so I don't know the technical term for this pattern. I'm calling it cubes. While I'm cutting these avocados, I would love to know, do you eat avocados where you live? Are they readily available for you to purchase at the grocery store? Let me know in the comments. You know, I don't think I mentioned what I'm making exactly. I'm making an avocado chocolate mousse. Mousse looks like pudding. Now I will take a spoon and scrape out the avocado and place it into the bowl. The first avocado that I scraped out was a little firm, so I hope that when I mash it with the fork, this is mashing, when I mash it with the fork, that it is easily mashable. All right, here's all the avocados. Next step says, oh, mash it, of course. So I'll take a fork and I will press the avocado along the edge of the bowl, like this. I am using firm pressure to flatten and smash the avocado. I'm flipping it over like this so I can get to the pieces that are not yet smashed. Should we make guacamole instead? I'm just kidding. But this is basically the beginning process of making guacamole. I like to try to use my left hand now because from doing hair, I was a hairstylist for 10 years. My right hand, which is my dominant hand, becomes tired easily. So I try to use my non-dominant hand, which is my left hand, to help me with daily tasks. When you are able to use both hands to complete a task, this is called ambidextrous. So if you can use both hands, it's called ambidextrous. It feels very awkward to mash this avocado with my left hand. Awkward means strange and uncomfortable. I've decided to change my strategy. Now I will use a whisk. This is much easier. There you go. It is now nice and smooth. Next step is add cacao powder. So this recipe calls for 2 tablespoons of the cacao powder. I need to open this bag. Ooh, there's some cacao in the air now. This recipe says 2 tablespoons, but this is for if I only used 1 avocado, so I need to triple the cacao powder. So 2 times 3 is 6. So 6 tablespoons of cacao. I'm scooping it out of this bag and I'm dumping it into the bowl. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And I'm tapping this on the edge. Next is 2 tablespoons of coconut milk, but since I have 3 avocados, I need 6 tablespoons. I'm shaking this so that all the coconut fat is evenly distributed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And now the maple syrup, it is asking for 1 to 2 teaspoons. So here is 1 teaspoon and I need 3 teaspoons. 1, 2, 3. And half a teaspoon of vanilla extract, which means that I will need 1.5 teaspoons of this total. And now a pinch of salt, and I'm whisking this together. It looks good so far. The powder is now getting integrated into the avocado, and it's starting to look like a mousse. Let's taste it. Ooh. It needs more maple syrup. It's very the opposite of sweet. I ended up putting a lot more maple syrup, and now it tastes good. I do not have beautiful clear bowls, so I'm taking a stemless, so no stem, wine glass, and I will scoop the mousse into the glass. I'm taking a spoon and scooping it into this wine glass. I guess I need to start buying some more kitchenware because I'll be cooking for you guys more. I don't think I've ever cooked dessert, or made dessert, I should say, for my husband. So I think he will be thrilled that I am now doing cooking videos on my channel. He doesn't like chocolate too much, so I'm only giving him this much. And I like a lot of chocolate, so I'm getting more. I bought cacao nibs. Cacao nibs are coarsely ground, so big pieces of cacao beans. See? It's like the cacao powder, but not finely processed. And I'm using this to garnish and top the mousse. It'll give it a nice crunch. I bought this sunflower seed butter, which is like peanut butter, but made out of sunflower seeds. I do not like to eat peanut butter because peanuts have toxins in them. It's not healthy, most brands. So I'm choosing the sunflower seed butter because it is less toxic. I am having a hard time unscrewing this cap. So I'm using this tool, which has a rubber grip, to assist with taking this lid off. So I'm opening this clasp. I will put the clasp nice and snug, which means tight, around the lid, and I will twist. There we go. The power of physics. I love physics. And I will unclasp. This is what sunflower seed butter looks like. I will mix it. The oil settles at the top, so I'm mixing it together, and that way I can evenly distribute the oil. I'm putting just a little dollop of the sunflower seed butter on top as part of the garnish. This probably doesn't look very delicious, but I bet it will taste good. And now I will take some blueberries and rinse them. More garnish. My husband really likes berries, so I will give him extra. One last thing, I'm putting a dash of cinnamon on the top. This looks good. What do you think? Now for the taste test. I'm an amazing chef. This is really good. I can't wait to give this to my husband. What did you think about this video? You're turning me into a chef because I never cook. I don't love cooking because it requires time and energy, but because you want me to cook for you and film it so you can learn, I now love cooking. Let me know in the comments what you learned from this video. Check out my ebooks and video course. The link is below. I will see you next time. Bye.